Uh, he's just like any other kid, plays around and is curious about the world like everybody else. And is different because he looks at the world in a different way and discovers things that other kids do not discover. Good things about having autism is that you don't focus on irrelevant things, you just focus on you have uh, a different way to approach problems. You're straight, you're direct, and you're true. That those are good things. What are problems with having autism? That nobody understands, so it's difficult to be different. How do people respond to you and your family? Well, after 10 years of advocacy in Argentina, a lot of people in our community talk about autism, and generally they are receptive and they try to understand me and my family. It was not the same 10 years ago. It was very difficult. At the time, people didn't understand. They used to believe that the problem was us, the parents, that would not raise our children the right way. Well, it really it changed my life completely. It changed my way to see the world, changed mainly my way of thinking. I don't think anymore in singular, I think in plural. What I want for my kid, I want for everybody else. And I cannot think the world in singular. It's always in plural. How do you feel about autism now? It has been a blessing in my life. I expect to feel that everybody understands and that finally people with autism are not considered to be in a different world but part of this world as they are. Well, early treatments were the key. Relational treatments like floor time was very important for my kid, and then speech therapy and sensory
Integration.
therapy.
Integration.
Integration.
Sensory
Sensory
integration.
integration therapy. It was very important so that he could understand better how he felt and how was the world, and in that way he could explain and communicate with us. And floor time and relational therapy was a key for us because we did not know how to communicate with him, and through playing and having fun with him we could find each other. Well, at the time there were only 2 professionals in the whole of our country that knew what floor time was, and I was lucky enough to have one in my team. So it was very difficult because Argentina has no resources for autism, and it's a very huge country. Nowadays, much more professionals know about floor time or sunrise or other therapies that are used here. The therapists are an hour, 45 minutes, and you are 7 days a week, the whole day. So you are the most important therapist for your child. So I wish I would have had more support and understanding, because what happens is that you lose your friends, you lose your all the people around you, and you knew 10 people and you remain with 2. Nowadays there's a huge network in Argentina, so that has changed, luckily. What autism support does your community need, and why? Well, it needs support, economic resources, a lot, and communication from the media to know, to understand, because the difference is when people understand and they can help. So many things can be done online, and a lot of resources. You don't need, for many things, you don't need too much money. You just need people committed. What do you think autism research should focus on? Well, I don't know. I leave that to the professionals. They should tell me. But I think that uh, I don't think it's clinical research, but I think that a lot of professionals have to work on the social aspects so the community understands better. I think that the ultimate goal of any advocacy is the self-advocacy, so that when you are not anymore here in this world, your child can go on defending, standing for himself or herself, and being self-advocate. I think that that's the best you can teach.